Welcome back to my channel. This is the Love Alchemist, the Star Alchemist. I go by both names because I teach love and I teach astrology and spirituality and becoming the best version of self. And I do readings. And if you need consultation or readings, my website is down below, and my Instagram is down below, and my Twitter is in the description as well. And my Facebook is in the description as well. So today I'm doing something different. I'm having story time about my experience about being attacked by a spirit that happened in the beginning of my journey, in the beginning of my spiritual journey. Because in the beginning of my journey, I was out here. I was not, I was doing a lot of stuff. I was going into death. I was learning about death. I was learning about manifesting, of course. And I was learning about astral projection, all the simple stuff, all the beginner stuff I was learning, and then I just got into the advanced stuff. But people don't know, like, as you learn, as you dive deep. Well, for me, as I dive deep, I started to experience the things that I was studying. The things I was studying, I was experiencing. It was real crazy. This one day, it was the middle of the day too. It wasn't at nighttime. It wasn't in the middle of the night. It wasn't 12. It wasn't 11. It was in the afternoon because I was getting ready to go outside of work and stuff like that. And I took a nap. I was like, you know what? I usually take a nap, like lay down and go to sleep for some reason. So I lay down, and I lay down like this for a quick second, and then I jumped into another realm. It was black. It was like it went dark, but I could still see. So I was like, wow, I'm in another realm somewhere, another realm. And then I was looking at the doorway because it was like a door right where I was on the bed and I was laying down, and then the door was right there. When I looked at it, I saw these two people that I knew. These people are from the church. These people are from the church, and they were kind of related to some people I know. Like, it was like my family, but they was kind of related through marriage. So I'm like, because I've been posting a lot of stuff on my journey, like on Facebook. I'm like, oh, okay, so people are doing this stuff on Facebook. Okay. So that made me delete them. I deleted them after this. So I saw them at the doorway. It was two. It was a guy and a female. They was church. They was preachers of the church and stuff like that. So when I look at them, they looking evil. They looking black, and I'm like, are these like, what are they doing? I'm like, what are they doing? And then I looked at them for a few seconds, and then something said, turn around. Something said, turn around. So I began to turn around. I turned around, and it was their mother who passed away. It was their mother who passed away. It was the mother who passed away that was sitting right there. I was like, wow, like, okay, what's going on here? I don't know what to do. I know how to react. I just was frozen. It's like everything was just moving. I was just moving, and I was frozen. And then the attack is not like this or anything like that. The attack was she kind of kissed me and then took my sexual energy. Yeah, it was just like that. Just like that. I was like, oh, what was this? This is like some energy vampire stuff? What's going on? I'm like, what? I was like, oh, okay, that made me wake up. Like, whoa, like I was another dimension. I was like another. So I was like, they really out here stealing energy through people who passed away. And then it tried to happen again. They tried it again. They tried it again. And when they tried it this time, it was like different people. It was like kind of like different things going on. I was like, oh, what's going on here? I was like, now I wasn't afraid. I was just wondering what was going on and what I didn't like look for no protection or nothing like that. And the second time was like, they tried to get me a little bit here and there, but it worked a little bit. But the third time, oh, the third time I was willing. I willed myself out. I willed myself out of there. I willed myself out. I willed it. And when I willed it, I moved. I saw the person. They tried to come again. This time, I moved away. Was moving away from it. Like, nope. I'm not going to just sit here and stand here and let it just happen. I was like, nah, it's not going down like that. It ain't going down like that. Nope. So what happened when I moved away, they kind of like stopped. At that point, I stopped. I didn't do no protection. Look, I ain't do no protection spells. I ain't do no protection, whatever. I wasn't scared. I would just like use my will to get out of there. I used my will to get out. And I was like, yo, I'm like, this is kind of crazy. This is kind of crazy. And then fast forward to this year, I got a reading. I was like, you know what? I'm going to Clubhouse and get a reading. I didn't. The person who they was using as a pawn to take the energy, she came back and apologized. I was like, wow, the spirit came back and apologized because I know her. I know the person. So it wasn't her fault. It was they was just using her as a pawn in their scheme to get people, to get this, to get that. So these people out here are doing spiritual stuff, attacks and all sorts of stuff. So you gotta be strong in your will, strong in your power. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. When you're afraid, you are allowing people to take your energy. You're going here, you're going there. You're not even up on par. Like you're really, you gotta really know your energy. Know that you're protected. Know that you don't have to be afraid. That fear factor. So if I was afraid and I was in fear, I would have stayed at that point. I would have stayed in that situation. I wouldn't know how to move. I wouldn't know how to do things and none of that. A lot of stuff was happening at that time period. This is 2016. This is 2016. So if you're on your spiritual journey in the beginning and you're seeing things and you experiencing things, don't run from it. It's actually like a initiation. Are you gonna run or are you gonna face it? Like, what are you gonna do? What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? That's how I took it. So that's my story. That is my story. That's my story. And I got this shirt, The Love Alchemist. Now, if you want my merch, I got my website in the description. And like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And we'll see you on the next video.